Okay, today we are going to talk about nuclear energy. Our example question is how electricity is generated from nuclear energy.
Okay, so this is a picture we found online. How electricity is generated from nuclear energy. And then we're going to take this and separate it to parts and
And so now we will go in detail about how nuclear electricity is generated from nuclear energy. So first, there was a reactor where nuclear fission takes place and which generates a lot of heat. And so the heat follows this pipe over here. Okay, follows this pipe into the steam generator, which heat up the water in the steam generator, which generates the steam. And then the heat goes down and back into the generator, which gets heat up again. And this is a cycle over here, which is where how the heat travels from the nuclear fission reactor into the steam generator. And then we continue from the steam. So the steam, which is generated from cold water, travels through the steam line, and the steam is very hot, so it moves quickly, and it turns the turbine, which turns the generator, which generates electricity. And like the last group said, the generator has the magnetic field in it, which generates electricity. And the steam then cools down back into water, which is where the condenser is, and it becomes back to water and follows, which is where this water is, and goes through this pump and back into the steam generator, and it heats up again back into the steam. And it turns the turbine again. So this is another cycle, the second cycle. And lastly, if the condenser is used to cooling water, which is very cold, to cool down these steam over here, so they can be recycled and turn the turbine again. So the cooling water comes from a reservoir over here, which is a large body of cold water, which is used to cool the steam that turns the turbine. And then the cooling water goes back into the cooling tower, where they slowly cool down and back into the reservoir. So the cooling water is the third cycle in this process. So basically, there are three cycle and rotation in the whole electricity generating power plant. The first is the heat cycle, and then is the steam, and lastly is the cooling water. Okay, now we're going to talk about some advantages of nuclear power plants. First off, it generates electricity efficiently and generates a lot of electricity, so we don't have to worry about electricity anymore. Secondly, it doesn't pollute the environment as much as other, for example, fossil fuel. Fossil fuel produces a large amount of carbon, which, as we all know, gives us that thing outside. And this does not create any bad gases that pollute our environment. Also, the fuel has a very low cost, so it is cheap to create energy. Now let's talk about some disadvantages of nuclear power plants. First, it takes up a lot of space. Second, it is explosive and very dangerous, because if there is some danger, it might explode and everybody will die. Also, there is nuclear radiation. Nuclear radiation is when the nuclear fission takes place, some particles are released that are bad for our body and health. And same as before, it cannot handle natural disasters, because if there was like an earthquake or something, the power plant might explode or something.
Like the one that happened in Japan a few years ago.
Also, it's non-renewable, unlike the hydroelectric plants. The fuel that makes the energy, like the uranium, cannot be renewed again. So if this atom is gone or something, then we cannot make nuclear energy again. And the facilities are very expensive to build because the process is very complicated. And there's also nuclear waste. It's probably the same thing as nuclear radiation, but I'm not sure.
So now in the next two slides, we're going to talk about Chinese power plants and the Western world power plants. The Chinese power plants use mainly fossil fuel, and it's cheaper, but it creates a lot of pollution and some disadvantages, just like we already said before. And now for the Western power plants, it also mainly uses the fossil fuel, but the usage of nuclear power is more. And there are four advantages. First is compatible technology. Second is carbon-free energy. The third one is off-grid power, and the last one is baseload power. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Do you have any questions? Okay, what do you mean fossil fuel?
Fossil fuel.
Or coal? Are you talking about coal or fossil?
Maybe fossil fuel, because natural gas, petroleum, and coal are three types of fossil fuels,
Mhm.
and they're just in different forms, but they all come from fossils that are somehow being turned by bacteria and other things, and through ages they become the fuels that we can use today.
Okay, good. Thank you.